My friend, there are vintage pieces that are going to help elevate and make your table setting look expensive even though it isn't. I'm Nicole with the Door on the Table, and today I'm going to share with you the vintage pieces I'm always on the hunt for because they help create a curated, elevated, and stylish looking table setting today. Now let's dive into the very first one, and that's transferware. Transferware are plates and dishes where the image has been transferred onto the dish itself. Now, for example, I have this pink one. I love the salad plate and the design on it. There's a lot of different options when it comes to transferware. You're going to be able to find it in blue, green, brown, purple, red, a variety of colors. And the main thing that you really want to make sure when you're on the search for transferware is that you're finding pieces that don't have chips and nicks out of them. Also, try to make sure you don't find any that have crazing. That's what looks like spider webs because you can't get rid of the crazing on your plates. Second thing to make sure that you keep an eye out for are really good table linens. Cotton or linen tablecloths are fabulous. Right now, what's really popular is white on white embroidered table linens. For example, take a look at this napkin. You can see the white embroidered flower on top of the white fabric. Or if you can find monogram napkins, those are absolutely gorgeous and will instantly elevate the look of your table setting. The third vintage item are etched glasses. They are absolutely gorgeous. Take a look at this one that I found at an estate sale. It's a coupe glass. It's got some really pretty etched markings here as a wreath, and it also had a matching what I use as a water glass. So pretty. Definitely will instantly transform the look of your table setting and give it that elegant and refined look. When you are at your thrift stores or your estate sales, keep an eye out for etched glasses. Instantly will transform your table and is still really stylish right now. The next vintage piece is hugely popular right now. In fact, I used to be able to find stacks of them at the thrift store. If I go into a thrift store today, I'll be lucky if I find one, and that's silver or silver plate trays. People are loving them right now. You can find lots of different sizes, shapes, designs. Some are more ornate, some are a little scaled back. For example, I have this really cute smaller one. I love the scallop detail along the sides. It's really pretty if you put a candle in the middle, or on a table setting, you could put the salt and pepper shakers inside of it. Lots of different things that you can do with the smaller silver trays. I also have a larger one. This is a great silver platter. It's got the handle, so I could actually have food on it and put it in the middle of my table, or I can use it as decor and put some really pretty decor elements on it and use that as part of my centerpiece. Those silver trays have a lot of uses, and they will instantly elevate the whole look of your table setting because they're bringing that really pretty shine and glitz to your tablescape. Number 5 are glass or crystal candlestick holders. They are absolutely gorgeous on a table setting. The way that the light can bounce and reflect off of them, you don't even have to have them all matching. In fact, what's really stylish right now is mix and match them. Take different styles, different heights, combine them, put them in groupings on your table, line them down the middle of your table. So many different options. But when you see glass or crystal candlestick holders, snatch them up because they will make your table look so pretty. Number 6 is a little harder to find than some of the other things I've just mentioned, and that's really small individual salt cellars. For example, this clear glass one, or this cream colored one. And then when you can find the tiniest little spoon for them, So cute. I mean, your guests will just ooh and ah over these tiny little salt cellars and the little baby spoons that go with them. They definitely transform a table setting. Number 7, I do not see in stores anymore, and I actually have not found at thrift stores. Where I found mine was at an estate sale, and I'm really keeping my eyes peeled for a second and hopefully a third one. And that's really cute little butter holders with the lid that goes on top of them. I mean, it's like a tiny little cloche. I love the way these look, the presentation. I mean, picture these on a brunch or a lunch tablescape, one on each end. I just talk about making the table setting elevated yet functional at the same time. So, if you can, keep your eyes peeled for these cute little butter dish containers. Number 8 is something I don't have and I am on the hunt for, and that is a gorgeous vintage ice bucket. Something that's going to look beautiful holding my drinks and holding flowers, because they do double duty and they look beautiful in both ways. Now, they are so popular right now that you can see them on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. In fact, if you find a vintage ice bucket you love, you better buy it right then, because if you think you're going to think about it and go back later, it's not going to be there later. Number 9 is used for food, but it can also be used as a base for a gorgeous centerpiece, and that's a soup tureen. Something like this one that's got really clean lines, has that really pretty milky white color. This one I've picked up at an estate sale. It belonged to the person's great-great-grandmother, easily over 100, probably over 150 years old. I love the clean lines of it, the simplicity. It's something that is timeless in the way that it looks. I can use it on the center of my table when I'm serving food, or I can take the lid off and I can use it for a bouquet of flowers, or during the holidays, fill it with ornaments or maybe pumpkins. But it can easily transform from serving for food or for a centerpiece. And it's just so beautiful. Number 10, it's going to be a lot easier to find than some of the things I mentioned earlier, but I love to pick it up in multiples. I actually want to have a nice collection of them, and that's vintage toothpick holders. I love these little guys. They are so cute. And when you take a look at them close up, look at the detail in here. You're not going to find sets of these that match because they're supposed to be for toothpicks. What you're going to find is just a random assortment of different ones. But when you put them together, they are so cute. Now, I really don't use mine for toothpicks. I use mine as little bud vases. I think they are small little vases, just a little shorter, a little squattier. And when you put a single stem in there, absolutely adorable. And they look fabulous on your table setting. So when you find those little toothpick holders, start picking them up. You're going to find you're going to use them more often than you thought you would. As you can see, these vintage pieces help set a beautiful looking table setting that looks a lot more expensive than it actually was. Now, if there's some vintage pieces you think I need to start paying attention to and on the hunt for, let me know in the comments down below because I would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed my video, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And remember, a beautifully set table is a gift to those gathered around it. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.